Hi Brendan, finishing what you started. The sharpest in the room already feels uneasy. Why can't you and I just finish what we start? You can't finish a 3-minute video, a book, or even a sentence in your head. And when you just give up halfway through the 5th sentence in a paragraph, you'll tell yourself you're just a visual learner. Or you're just blaming it on your undiagnosed ADHD. Maybe you don't do it, Brendan, but I definitely do. I started a script in 2025 and I am finishing it in March 2026. And mind you, writing is a passion to me. When you find it hard to complete something that you are genuinely passionate about, I don't think you should expect yourself to be interested in things you don't give a fish and chips about. I had questions, and I am Gen Z, so I went to the big ChatGPT. And apparently reasons vary. It could be your brain avoiding discomfort, your inconsistent motivation, or even fear. The famous "I'll do it tomorrow" has failed us multiple times, Brendan. So why do we just keep doing it? I know you're wondering these things with me, but I don't have the answers. Alright, wrong channel. But I still have some things to say. Recently I saw a video on YouTube with a very painful title. It said that only a slave will quantify its existence through productivity. That is painful, gutful, and very hard to read, but only because you instantly relate to it. Feeling like dookie at the end of the day because you didn't do the things you told yourself you were gonna do? Well, that's very relatable. And what you do the next day usually falls into one or three options. You either give up, you overdo it, or you review the list of yours. And you, yes, you will probably find yourself in the two first options. In giving up, well, it's simple, you just give up. But in overindulging, you punish yourself and give yourself no grace for not doing what you were supposed to do. And I said grace, not excuses. See, Brendan, I think the first step in finishing what we start is being realistic and extremely kind to ourselves. It's true that some of us have responsibilities and some things you absolutely have to do them. But a lot of that "I have to do it or else" mentality is really made up. Then after that, you label yourself as lazy or incapable when you do nothing, or great and productive when you do everything. And to be honest, even when you do the things that you had on your list, you still tell yourself that you could have done more. Nothing is never enough, so don't label yourself, because to define is to limit. In completion, there is balance, Brendan. Ask yourself what's easy for me to do and what's not easy for me to do. And how can I make it just a bit easier? Some things are just hard, but when you can make something less hard, why would you insist on doing it the hardest way possible? What's all that ego about, Brendan? Take your time documenting yourself and don't expect to find the perfect method in one day or even 1 year. That idea that you have to find the perfect blueprint right now, the one that you'll use and follow for the rest of your life, it doesn't work like that. It's something that I'm really trying to understand every single day. You and I are always going to be figuring things out. And the sooner we accept that, the happier we're going to get. The longer I hold on to that fantasy of control, the more miserable I am. Another very simple thing is actually being bored. It's actually not simple, but be okay with boredom. The human mind is terrifying, Brendan. Things up there can go south very quickly. But being bored sucks until it doesn't. A lot of us, or maybe all of us, use distractions to escape the battles in our heads and obviously seek help when it's too much. I'm serious. But outside of that, it's a skill. We have this treadmill at home that I use sometimes, just for short walks after meals. And I would use my phone the whole time because walking indoors is very boring. Then I just stopped one day for no particular reason. Like I said, it's a skill and I count the seconds. But weirdly, those moments of silence and focus makes me feel better, and I just can't explain why, but it just does. I have a question for you. How many hobbies do you have, Brendan? As a respectful, powerful individual like yourself, I expect many, and I know that you probably struggle with wanting to do them all in one single day. I don't have a solution on how you can handle all these interests you have. Don't follow a program when it comes to your hobbies, because that's not even a hobby at that point, it's just for the sake of being productive. And make those mistakes, Brendan. Try to remember one day, just one, when you were really bad at something, and one day, not suddenly but with practice, you became okay at it. That's how I see it.